What surgery was the hardest to recover from?
Oh, it's when you do like the lipo and like ab edge, like the J plasma, because it's like the heat.
They came looking for love, but what they left with will leave you absolutely stunned. The stars of 90 Day Fiancé have undergone transformations so drastic you might not recognize them today. We're talking full-blown makeovers, major weight loss, cosmetic procedures, shocking new careers, and even one botched surgery that made headlines. These aren't your typical glow-ups. They're complete reinventions. One star went from tearful tell-alls to competitive bodybuilding. Another looked so different, even their ex was caught off guard. Who pulled off the most jaw-dropping change? Stick around, because you won't believe who they've become. 12. Larissa dos Santos Lima. Larissa dos Santos Lima, one of the most talked-about stars in 90 Day Fiancé history, is well known not only for her tumultuous relationship with Colt Johnson, but also for her striking physical transformation. Over the years, Larissa has undergone numerous cosmetic surgeries that have drastically altered her appearance, making her nearly unrecognizable from when she first appeared on the show. She has spoken openly about her procedures, which include breast augmentation, rhinoplasty, liposuction, buttock enhancements, and facial fillers. Larissa's transparency about these changes has sparked both fascination and controversy among fans, with many questioning the motivation behind such a dramatic overhaul. Among her many procedures, perhaps the most talked about was her botched belly button reconstruction. This particular surgery drew significant attention online after Larissa revealed the complication she faced post-operation. She shared candid updates with her social media followers, showing not only the physical result, but also her emotional reaction to the mishap. The incident fueled debates over the risks of excessive cosmetic surgeries, especially when done in quick succession or without thorough vetting of medical professionals. Despite the negative attention, Larissa used the experience as a moment of vulnerability and connection with her fan base. Larissa's appearance drastically changed throughout her life, and that was particularly important in her later identity as a celebrity that developed out of reality television into adult content and influencer marketing. It was accompanied by a string of selfies and videos capturing aspects of her looks. Everything from her makeup transformations to outfit reveals. Many of her followers backed her bravery and confidence, but others said it presented an unrealistic standard of beauty. But Larissa remained undeterred, defining most times that cosmetic surgery conferred on her the power of feeling great in her skin, because before the period of Colt hibernation, she had never felt this. Her transformation also constituted a turning point for her career. After being fired by TLC from 90 Day Fiancé for appearing on an adult live stream, Larissa fully embraced her new persona and started to take in opportunities on platforms such as OnlyFans. She rebranded herself as an independent content creator, advocating for the right to exercise dominion over one's body and image. The story of Larissa dos Santos Lima and her journey through cosmetic surgery would be regarded either as a cautionary tale. Just when you thought the drama ended with Larissa, next on the list is someone whose transformation goes far beyond the physical. 11. Colt Johnson. Colt Johnson, one of the most memorable figures in the 90 Day Fiancé franchise, has undergone a notable transformation since his first appearance in Season 6. Initially recognized for his quiet demeanor, close relationship with his mother Debbie, and tumultuous marriage to Larissa dos Santos Lima, Colt's physical appearance was a frequent topic of online discussion. In recent years, he has committed to a healthier lifestyle that led to significant weight loss. His slimmer physique became apparent in social media posts and public appearances, where fans noted his more toned figure and evident effort to adopt better eating and fitness habits. Besides losing weight, Colt has undergone a significant change in life of losing weight and had to experience serious misfortune after a terrible accident when shooting on a trampoline. This has led him to have very major injuries, a broken leg necessitating many surgeries and a long phase of recovery confined to a wheelchair. His wife, Vanessa Guerra, kept fans continuously in the loop by posting on her social media about the trauma those two had gone through together. Far from giving up physically and even emotionally, Colt began taking bites out of his recovery and mobility bit by bit, a sight many fans described as his testimony of growth and perseverance, coming from his early reality TV image. Colt has been undergoing physical transformations, but that is not all. He has also completely transformed his style and grooming, consisting of the long, baggy, overscheduled t-shirts and unkempt hair now totally eradicated from his first season. Today, Colt moves in more elegant layered fashion wear and better maintained hairstyles, heralding in his matured self-awareness. His beard is now styled to define his face as opposed to the earlier scantiness where he patched his beard with very little growth. The external changes reflect his general desire to grow and alter the image he presents to the public after years of examination, much more than fulfilling aesthetic preference. Colt had his transformations significantly, aside from physical ones, as these transformations mirror a larger journey of self-awareness and emotional development. Colt has that very close-up relationship, enters into adult content creation during the pandemic, and now enters a recovery stage where each and every transformation within public image seems to be showing something new to almost every fan. Although opinions are varied on him, indeed, the actions he does to heal, grow, and change make him even more complex and interesting as a figure hailing from the world of 90-Day Fiancé. 10. Yara Zaya. Yara Zaya, who rose to fame on Season 8 of 90-Day Fiancé, quickly became a standout personality with her sharp fashion sense, candid demeanor, and heartfelt storyline with husband Jovi Dufresne. Originally from Ukraine, Yara captivated viewers not only with her overseas romance and eventual transition to life in the U.S., but also with her commitment to reinventing herself physically and professionally. Over time, fans noticed her evolving appearance, which she openly addressed in interviews and reunion episodes. Yara has confirmed undergoing cosmetic surgery, specifically procedures on her nose and lips, which she explained were personal choices to enhance her self-confidence, not to meet societal standards, but to feel more comfortable in her own skin. Yara was different from the majority of the reality stars who are not talking about their cosmetic interventions. Whole issue for her is that she would talk about it. In her speech for the 90-Day Fiancé Season 8 Tell-All, she added that although self-love is paramount, what is wrong is meddling with features you do not feel confident with for the sake of vanity. This whole extremely honest approach captured fans, many of whom valued this as her balancing act of self-acceptance and personal empowerment. More praise has come due to the public discussions that have been boosting body autonomy and peer pressure on women in public spaces. Critics cannot change Yara's mind when it comes to choices that advocate well-being and self-love, though. Yara has grown beyond the physical transformation. She has built a successful career in the beauty and fashion industries using her platform. Yara opened her own boutique, which carries alluring and trendy items. She also created Bouger, an exclusive cosmetics label that reflects her own style and glamour. Her successful ventures have not only improved her status as an entrepreneur, but also established her as more than just a reality TV personality. In fact, that crafty marketer and strong social media presence has become what we call the modern-day successful entrepreneur. The journey of Yara is because into a success stories in this modern era. It is a reinvention, a resilience, and an expression. From newbie culture shock to confident mom, wife, and businesswoman, she is changing even now. Her transformation can be described as multifaceted: beauty, ambition, and empowerment through taking hold of her narrative. 9. Darcey Silva. Darcey Silva, one of the most recognizable faces in the 90 Day Fiancé franchise, has undergone one of the most dramatic transformations in the show's history. First appearing on Before the 90 Days in 2017, Darcey captivated audiences with her emotional vulnerability, roller coaster romances, and intense loyalty to her family, particularly her twin sister, Darcey Silva. Over the years, Darcey's appearance has changed significantly due to an array of cosmetic procedures. She and Darcey have openly pursued numerous aesthetic enhancements, including lip fillers, rhinoplasty, breast augmentations, and facelifts, all of which they have documented through their social media and television appearances. It's been an important hallmark of Darcey's public persona, her metamorphosis. With Darcey, she took the route of plastic surgery not as a means of external enhancement, but as a common, sisterly, emotional experience. In interviews, Darcey describes both operations as empowerment through others, and for her, it strengthened her bond with Darcey. It serves as a renewal of self-confidence. Rather than retreating from the criticism usually reserved for reality stars who undergo cosmetic alterations, Darcey dove right in, sharing all experiences candidly and casting her changes as part of a larger self-improvement, self-love effort. This commitment to transformation extended beyond the physical. With the launch of their spin-off show Darcey and Darcey in 2020, the Silva twins invited fans deeper into their personal lives, showcasing not only their evolving looks but also their entrepreneurial ventures and romantic challenges. The show allowed viewers to witness Darcey's quest for love and fulfillment, even as she faced heartbreak and personal setbacks. Throughout, her evolving appearance has often mirrored her internal struggles and triumphs, reinforcing the idea that her changes are deeply connected to her emotional journey. 8. Anfisa Arkhipchenko. Anfisa Arkhipchenko, later known as Anfisa Nava, emerged as one of the most polarizing figures on 90 Day Fiancé during her appearance alongside Jorge Nava. While her sharp attitude and blunt honesty drew mixed reactions from viewers, Anfisa has since reinvented herself in a way few reality stars have. After stepping away from the spotlight of reality TV, she made a dramatic pivot into the world of health and fitness, transforming not just her public image, but also her physique. Embracing weightlifting and clean eating, she transitioned into a competitive bodybuilder, a journey that drastically reshaped her appearance and personal brand. In 2019, Anfisa's commitment to fitness finally saw her winning first place at a Las Vegas bodybuilding competition 3 years after her TLC debut. This was a milestone not only for her physical metamorphosis, but also a statement of her will to evolve beyond the image depicted on television. Anfisa started to post her workouts and progress online and gained a reputation for being a bona fide fitness influencer. Her social media was filled with photos of her muscular physique, training, and inspirational content, gaining hundreds of thousands of followers. Fans who once saw her as a hothead of reality TV began to imagine her as a symbol of discipline and grit. Anfisa's transformation triggered praise and controversy. Critics called her into question for her reasons and accused her of trying to grab attention by pulling off extreme changes to her body. Responding to this, Anfisa stated that bodybuilding was for her own growth, not the approval of her onlookers. She spoke proudly of her goals, the challenges overcome to achieve them, and her investment in herself. All concepts that resonated with her ever-changing audience. The thick skin that she developed, along with a dislike for being derailed by public opinion on her journey, became part of her identity as a self-made fitness figure. In addition, after her booming career in fitness, Anfisa advanced greatly in her studies, obtaining a business degree from the University of California in 2022 with high honors. Her successes in both fitness and education portray a woman with depth and drive who transcended the realities of original television fame. Anfisa Arkhipchenko is a living example of the art of reinvention. Thus far, a woman who has fought to own her own story, break stereotypes, and find success on her own terms. 7. Natalie Mordovtseva. Natalie Mordovtseva, one of the more enigmatic figures in the 90-Day Fiancé franchise, has undergone a noticeable transformation since her debut in Season 7. Initially introduced through her long-distance relationship with Mike Youngquist, Natalie quickly became known for her intense personality, striking beauty, and emotional vulnerability. Over time, her appearance began to evolve significantly, with fans noting changes in her facial features, particularly her lips. Natalie has since confirmed that she underwent lip enhancement procedures, although she admitted that her first experience left her unhappy due to the overly dramatic results. Her openness about these cosmetic choices added another layer to her already complex public persona. Indeed, cosmetic changes come along with major body transformation by weight loss and lifestyle changes, which she has striven for most of her life. And such efforts bore fruit, as she now enjoys posting health and wellness stuff more often on social media, giving fans tips about cleansing, what daily activities should involve, and positivity practices. These updates have lured many audiences with her messages about self-care and personal improvement. Her confidence has soared, and she flaunts her evolving figure in stylish outfits that show off her new physique. Her journey represents a transformation, not only physically but also deeper, where she tries to recover her own empowerment as well as self-esteem after having suffered from public heartbreak. Although the outside has changed, Natalie's emotional growth has not been neglected. Known for being completely off the wall and dramatic while on the television show, she has tried to construct a grounded and prudent image online nowadays. Through podcast interviews and social media posts, she has opened up on the fear of being alone and her troubles in finding real love. And Mike is no exception. Although he currently dates Josh Weinstein, she still brings Mike into the conversation. The confusion of past emotions and current engagements stunned fans and preserved interest in her emotional life. That's what made Natalie well-defined by vulnerability and brave self-representations. Just as Natalie's journey leaves you questioning what's next, another fan favorite proves that confidence can come with age and a bold new look. 6. Rebecca Parrott. Rebecca Parrott, a fan favorite from 90-Day Fiancé, is well remembered for her whirlwind romance with Zied Hakimi, a much younger Tunisian man she met online. From the beginning, Rebecca's storyline captured attention not only for the age gap and cultural differences between her and Zied, but also for her strong personality and vulnerability. Over time, Rebecca has undergone a noticeable transformation, focusing on both her health and her outward appearance. Her decision to have fat reduction surgery marked a turning point in her journey toward greater self-confidence and physical comfort. Rebecca openly stated the reasons for her body contouring surgery. She loved her curvy figure, but wanted to simply feel much more comfortable in her skin. While addressing Sono Bello, she confessed to the audience that her motivation was not to fit into a certain mold, but rather to enhance self-being. Thus, her openness inspired even fans, especially the women, who encountered the challenges that come with growing old, managing weight and body image pressures from a society so unfairly harsh. It was the surgery that targeted the most challenging parts for many years in a more extensive agenda towards a more fun and healthy lifestyle. When Rebecca came out of surgery, she was ready for a glam transformation that would take her look to the next level. She played with daring hairstyles, chic outfits, and glitzy makeup, regularly showcasing her transformation on social media. Her change included edgy hair colors, trendy outfits, and makeup techniques worthy of a all signs of a new chapter in her life. The visual makeover mirrored her inner transformation and her willingness to carry herself with pride and confidence. Fans praised her for not just being candid, but also for embracing the empowering potential of aesthetics and self-care. 5. Tiffany Franco. Tiffany Franco, who gained widespread attention through her emotionally complex relationship with Ronald Smith on 90 Day Fiancé, has emerged as one of the show's most inspiring transformation stories. Initially introduced as a vibrant but self-conscious mother juggling love and motherhood, Tiffany's appearance and confidence have evolved significantly over the years. Her most pivotal change came through weight loss surgery, specifically a vertical sleeve gastrectomy, which she underwent after struggling with her weight for years. Tiffany was open about her decision, expressing a desire to not only improve her health, but also feel more comfortable and confident in her own skin. Her surgery worked wonders to an extent which very few could imagine. Weight loss and healthy living became a part of Tiffany's lifestyle, which she consistently shared with an audience on various social networking sites under a brilliant message of empowerment and self-loathing. Her Instagram page became a destination where followers found her updates on transformation, which included peeking into meals, workouts, and emotional journeys. According to Tiffany, the weight loss program was not only intended to benefit one's appearance, but to enable the participant to be a more visible and physically present mother as well. This honesty about the ups and downs of post-surgery life helped destigmatize it for many of her fans. Not only did Tiffany's body undergo alterations, but so did her wardrobe and personal sense of style. Off-the-shoulder tops and flowy dresses pieces that were once her trademark were no longer part of her fashion vocabulary. Instead, a new, figure-hugging look took center stage in her life. Actually, something closely resembling confidence started to sprout in her soul as she attempted various combinations, such as coordinating her sultry tops with blouses or button-downs and tie front tops. Different looks for hair and makeup were options for her now, an opportunity to give freely to this glow-up going on from the inside out. 4. Paola "Pau" Mayfield. Paola "Pau" Mayfield, who appeared in the very first season of 90 Day Fiancé, has experienced one of the most dynamic transformations in the franchise's history. Originally from Colombia, Pau came to the United States to marry Russ Mayfield and build a life together. Over time, she transitioned from a reality TV newcomer into a full-fledged public figure with a bold personal brand. Her passion for health and fitness eventually led her to pursue a professional career as both a personal trainer and a wrestler, two fields that not only reshaped her body, but also empowered her with a renewed sense of identity and confidence. Her transformation has been strong and disciplined. This is from extreme training, clean eating, and the development of a muscular, athletic build. She has over 1 million followers on social media, where she posts workout videos, shares fitness tips, and motivational posts, showcasing her commitment and progress. Competing in wrestling events and starting to establish herself into that world as a serious contender proved to the world that there's much more to her than being just a reality TV star. Workout and appearance didn't mean as much to her as carving out space where she really felt in control, strong, and real. Paula really changed her entire fashion identity over the course of her own personal fitness journey. Early in her TV career, she used to wear bold prints and bright colors that spoke of her Latin heritage. As she got older, she began to experiment with very dramatic changes, from fiery reds to platinum blondes and everything in between. During this time, she became more selective for just the sleek, sporty feel of her wear. From crop tops to fitted jumpsuits, Pau embraced a style reminiscent of her inner conscientiousness and an active mindset. Also, this transformed into one of her ways to empower herself, but would often reflect on the fiercely carried energy of her professional endeavors. 3. Angela Deem. Angela Deem, a standout personality from 90 Day Fiancé, has undergone one of the most striking physical transformations in the franchise's history. Known for her bold attitude, explosive temper, and roller coaster relationship with Nigerian husband Michael Ilisanmi, Angela first appeared on the show in 2018. At the time, she presented herself as a brash, no-nonsense Southern woman, often dressed casually and focused more on her outspoken personality than her appearance. However, in recent years, Angela has shifted her focus toward her image, undergoing a series of cosmetic procedures that have dramatically altered her look and elevated her presence in the public eye. Angela has undergone a few extreme cosmetic procedures, including breast reduction and augmentation, Botox, liposuction, and facelift. Much of her transformation was documented in the show 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After, giving fans an insider view of her surgeries and recovery. The desire to feel young, healthy, and confident, after the health issues and public scrutiny she faced. After recovery, the metamorphosis continued. Angela went for a taste change. She started wearing trendy fitted clothing, platinum blonde hairstyles, and heavy makeup to draw attention to the changes. Social media was the perfect platform for Angela to demonstrate her transformation, where she regularly posted selfies and beauty collaborations, as well as snippets of life after surgery. This glam schooling changed so much in her fans' eyes, redirecting attention from her rocky marriage to her glow-up saga. 2. Thais Ramon. Thais Ramon, who gained attention during Season 9 of 90 Day Fiancé, has gracefully transitioned from reality television newcomer to confident mother, entrepreneur, and influencer. Her storyline with husband Patrick Mendez captivated viewers, especially as they navigated family tensions, cultural adjustments, and major life changes. After the show, Thais became a mother, welcoming her daughter Alessi just months after marrying Patrick. Her pregnancy and postpartum journey marked the beginning of a noticeable transformation, both in appearance and personal direction. Rather than hiding from the spotlight, Thais chose to share her experiences with honesty, focusing on self-love and gradual recovery. After giving birth, she documented her journey through postpartum changes on her various social media platforms. She was clear about the natural changes that occurred in her body, besides approaching regaining strength and wellness with a balanced, patient approach. No immediate rush to bounce back. As part of her personal journey, Thais has developed her professional life with the launch of a beauty and bikini brand that will bear her name. Her line features everything from swimwear to hair care. More specifically, an expression of style by and for herself. Because of her Brazilian heritage combined with a passion for fashion, she created her brand to represent both her origin and her style evolution. This is an entrepreneurial effort, but also a space of transition in her life where she is known not just as a reality TV personality, but also as a businesswoman with vision and ambition. And now, for the final transformation. this familiar face went from internet punchline to fitness inspiration in a way no one saw coming. 1. Big Ed, Edward Allen Brown. Big Ed, whose real name is Edward Allen Brown, became a breakout star on 90 Day Fiancé, thanks to his distinctive look, bold personality, and often controversial behavior. First introduced in his relationship with Rose Vega, Ed quickly became a viral sensation. His deadpan expressions, awkward encounters, and unconventional charm turned him into a widely recognized figure. But beyond the meme-worthy moments and dramatic storylines, Big Ed has recently undergone a remarkable physical transformation. Despite living with Klippel-Feil syndrome, a rare condition that affects bone development and limits neck movement, Ed committed himself to improving his health and completely changing his appearance. Ed started life afresh with his fitness journey after so many years of being body-shamed online and going through many personal problems. In interviews, he has shared how much the scathing comments hit him, calling it an emotional disaster. Rather than hiding away, he took control of the narrative and got his life and health back. He started a regime of exercising regularly and going through a diet overhaul, resulting in a substantial change in weight and a dramatic improvement in muscle tone. His social media accounts became means of recording his growth through workout clips, fitness milestones, and motivational posts about self-improvement. 2 words can sum up the result of hard work: a transformation. Big Ed is now much trimmer and muscular and appears to have more energy. Fans following his transformation since the earlier seasons have commented on how his body language, attitude, and self-presentation have physically changed and adapted. The story of Ed's transformation has challenged some of the mainstream narratives.